Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Kind of nervous. Today's the day we're gonna go drop this Grand Prix off finally. I know this is a video that people have been waiting for. If you've been waiting for it, thanks. If you kind of forgot about it, I'm sorry. I know it's been like 2 months since we were supposed to drop this thing off and give it away. You know, with the whole virus and everything that's been going on, I haven't really been, I guess, outside a lot. I haven't been going. I just been kind of going to work and coming home, trying to avoid everything else. I didn't get everything that I wanted to get fixed on this car, but the guy that I'm giving it to, we talked and worked out something basically to where I'm just gonna drop the car off to him right now, and I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna try and help him get it. I don't know what his plan is with getting it registered in his name, getting the insurance and stuff on it or not, but I'm gonna stay in touch with them, and I'm gonna work with them on getting this thing fixed up real good to where it's just a back and forth thing for him, you know. And I'm kind of nervous. I hope he appreciates it well, and you know, I hope he's not upset with like the condition the car is in or anything. But to me, I mean, I don't care what kind of condition the car is in. If somebody's gonna give me a free car, then come on over, drop it off, give me the keys and title, I'll take it. So, like the whole plan with this car was for me to get this Mustang's trying to race me right now. You don't want it. This Grand Prix is fast. Like I said, my whole plan with this car was to just wanted to get it fixed up. You know, there's, like I said, the rust and stuff I can't really fix. It's not worth putting all that time into fixing rust on it. But like, the gas gauge didn't work. It needed a strut. The gas gauge was an easy fix. It's just a sending unit. You take out the back seats and it's right there. The fuel pump's accessible right from the back seats. So, like I said, I'm gonna stay in touch with them. We'll work on getting this thing fixed up for him. I'll post up some videos when I go and talk to him, and we're on our way there right now. I'm like 10 minutes away. Grand Prix cruising. This thing's doing good. Still building boost good. This car's a ripper, man. I love this thing. This thing's I've had a lot of fun with this car. It's quick. It's a good little car. This thing's so freaking loud right now. Anyway, yeah, we're almost there. We'll get back on the camera when the guy's here, or when we get to his house. So we'll see what happens. So what I want to do, dude, is so basically, yeah, this is supercharged. That's the pulley right there. It's got a smaller pulley on it. It's got an intake. It's got a full 3-inch exhaust.
That bit is front wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
That bit's full.
Oh yeah.
Hard. That's how mine was too. So I think I did that. I had all the way from so I just pulled out the freeway without it fucking shaking. When I was driving 40 and below, that bitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing, my buddy's got, when he put the trans in it, he tuned it. He tuned the computer. He did all kinds of shit to make it faster. So like on these cars, they
says supercharged on it.
Yeah. Right here on the shifter, it's got, if you look up there on the dash, it says performance shift right here.
Yeah.
See how it went away?
Yeah.
So like GM put some performance shift in these cars to make, like, basically they put a little tune in it to where you can fucking get on it and it's a little bit faster and straight shifts better.
Yeah.
So my buddy took that out, and then like the way it should have came stock is that tune, and then this one in here is his tune. It's like you put that fucker in there, dude, and it rips. It's fast. So, and it's got the heads-up display too. I don't know if yours had it or not, but if you sit in the seat and you look at the window up here, then you can see it up in the screen. You'll see like your miles per hour and shit. Like you can adjust the rate. It's on that side. You can either adjust it to go up or down. Like the dim makes it brighter and lower, and then there's like the up and down. But I got all these pieces and stuff. Like I got all these door pieces and shit. I want to come. Basically, what I want to do is I want to get all the parts that I got to get for it, and then just come over. And we can do it here. We can do it at my house or something. We can come over and we'll, like that strut in the backside that makes a lot of noise. There's a bump stop in it, so when you hit a bump, it like sounds loud.
Well, I got all the time in the world.
No, dude, I would trust this car don't look pretty, but this motherfucker runs good, dude. It drives good.
I drove it from Flint to Auburn Hills every day.
I don't give a fuck if it was in worse condition, bro. It's a great car.
Like I said, dude, I had a lot of things going good for me. Like, I just bought that truck not too long ago, and then that thing was going good, and then my fiance's car was running good. I'm like, you know, fuck it, dude. I want to like try and do something, like help someone out there. You know, someone needs help, and I just posted it up, and I figured something.
Dude, I didn't even expect to win, bro. I needed it, but I didn't expect to win. That's crazy.
Dude, I literally just put everyone's name. Basically, I did is anyone that commented or subscribed, I pretty much put their name.
Well, like a month and a half, you know, so now it's
Hopefully.
well, first for me, man. I ain't never got a free car before.
It was lucky for her and lucky for you at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't mad about it. She's helped me out. She gave me like $300 towards it. I'm not really all that much. I lost $1,700, but whatever. You make that back in that?
I would. I'll keep it. Get done. Sell it.
Take it. Not to do that? Huh? Just taking it back. Did I just go right through your head?
Yes.
You're not listening?
I'm not worried about it because she's probably gonna end up giving it to her son, my nephew Christopher,
Right on.
to use it. I'd rather have this than that.
Just put brand new brakes on the front.
Hell yeah. How are all the tires?
Shoot, honestly, I haven't even really looked at them.
They look decent.
You can try it.
That's the problem with that car over there. Gotta keep replacing the front end tires because the front end's fucked up.
Oh,
The only thing I will tell you is that this tire over here, this one, like every once in a blue moon, if you don't drive the car, if it sits in one spot, that tire is gonna go low.
Okay.
When I drove this car, it doesn't even make any
pretty
sense
much
to
I'm
me.
just gonna have to replace that tire.
I think it might be the rim. The rim looks bent right there. You can see kind of where the bulge is.
Where at?
Right there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, right here.
It might just be the rim.
It might be. Fuck, dude, these are like the most common fucking Grand Prix wheel out there.
Yeah. Might as well be a junkyard or something.
Yeah, like I said, he was driving it for like 4 weeks, and then the brakes went out on that, so he ended up.
Yeah, I've replaced the brakes because they went out on me, so.
On it.
Hell yeah.
It has brand new pads and rotors.
You got the time for that?
That's it. I already filled my
you
car
already
out, so
filled it. Yeah,
all you gotta do
mine.
is just go to Secretary of State and put in your
yeah.
name.
Got my car. Let's get it.
That was a pretty pretty cheap car there.
Hell yeah. $0.
I had like a.
I could just say I got it from family members.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't gonna have to pay shit.
Dude, literally, I don't know if people on YouTube should hear that, but what I do when if I buy like a cheap car, dude, I'll just go there and I'll put like $100 down and say I bought it for a parts car.
Hell yeah.
Now he's
It
telling
costs
like,
$36 out the door.
yeah. And I tell them every time, like, if they ask, like, well, why are you putting in your name? I always tell them, like, well, where I live, I got to put a plate on it, otherwise they'll tow it. So I always just tell them that.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I got like a weird infatuation with this car, though, man. Like,
This bitch, I like it, bro.
This car kept me going, dude. Like, my buddy replacing that trans for me and letting me make payments was the only way I was getting back and forth to work, because I had my truck, like I had not that one, I had an F-150, and we had a van too, but the van ended up taking a shit, so I sold that thing for what I could get. So she was driving my truck because we had 2 kids, so it was easy.
Well, because there was no heat in this fucker.
And there was no heat in it too. I drove the car all fucking winter with no heat, dude. And literally, you know what it was? I bring it over to my buddy's house, who's like a fucking Grand Prix wizard. He literally took the little liner off underneath the fence, or the like where you put your feet down on the floor. He took a hammer and smacked the blower motor and it started working. Wow. I'm like, motherfucker, man. I drove, dude, I was
I just
freezing.
had to fill that thing in the fucking radiator too and shit. The heat wasn't working.
Yeah, I couldn't, like I said, man, I can't tell you how long it'll go for you, but
Or not radiator, but the vent.
yeah, the antifreeze in it. This thing kept me going for a while, man. I'm glad I just got it, dude, before it ended up going to a scrapyard.
Oh yeah, bro.
There's a lot of money in like performance shit in this car.
Hell yeah.
It'll do good. Like I said, I'll come over, dude, and we'll get a month or two.
Bother
on
me
bad
about
brakes.
driving it right now with how loud it is.
If a here's it, yeah, they'll probably.
I got pulled over for loud exhaust.
You did. Oh yeah, you did get pulled over.
Right as they fell off though.
Doing 75.
Yeah.
I've been there, man. Had an exhaust dragging on the ground before.
Dude, this thing's never. Literally, the only issue it ever gave me was that training.
Yeah.